Good morning. Good morning, all of you. Today also we will revise our real numbers. And tomorrow 7 o'clock we will have a test, a Google form test on board 9. Okay, on board 9, uh, tomorrow 7 o'clock you will have a test from this chapter. Okay. So, from real numbers, revision test is on board 9, Saturday, 7 o'clock. Clear, all of you? Shweta,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that clear? Saturday, 9 o'clock. I won't give any further information about the test. Yes, yes, Shweta. 7 p.m. not a.m. 7 p.m. because you have
Okay,
class
ma'am.
no.
Yes.
Afternoon, evening 7 o'clock. A Google form test, 20 questions test. Okay, now we will do some more problems from real numbers. Good morning. What was the last question? Can you read? Question number 21, I think it is. Raya, read last question.
For the installer in the
Okay, okay. Can you please see you have done 20th, 20th question. This 20th you did? Number of peaches and 36 apricots. You did or not? Please check. 20th. You did? And what was the answer you got there? Which was, answer you 12.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, once again, all of you read this 20th question. There are 24 peaches and 36 apricots, 60 bananas, and they have to arrange in several rows in such a way that every row contains same number of fruits of only one type. What is the minimum number of rows required for this to happen? Okay, so we did the HCF of we did HCF of 24, 36, 60, and you got it as 12. Okay, it is the number of fruits in each row. Each row we are arranging some fruits. This HCF is the common factor of this 24, 36, and 60. Okay, so it is the number of fruits in each row. But our question is, what is the minimum number of rows required? Question is not a number of fruits in each row. Question is minimum number of rows. So we have in each row 12 fruits. Okay, so each row 12 fruits. Therefore, number of rows is equal to what? So we will find how many rows will be there, Anjali, then? Each row there are 12 fruits. So how many rows? Anjali and Sheda, how we will find number of rows? Unmute, Anjali. Unmute. You didn't.
LCM.
No, it's not LCM. See, we have 24 peaches, 36 apricot, 60 banana. And in one row, first of all, in first row, we put 12 12 fruits, but that is 12 peaches. Second row, 12 peaches. So peaches are over. Then again 12 apricot. Again 12 apricot. So how many rows will be there? How we will find? HCF is 12. That we found. HCF is number of HCF is what? It is a common factor for this 36, 24 and 60. So it is the number of fruits in each row. So in each row there are 12 fruits. So how many rows for peaches? Number of rows for peach. How many rows will be there?
2, ma'am.
2, because there are 24 peaches. In one row, 12 peach. So how many rows will be there? 2. Number of rows for apricot. There are 36 apricot. So how many rows will be there? In first row, 3.
3.
Good. Then number of rows for banana. Banana.
5.
Okay, 60, no, 60. In one row, 12. So there are 5. So total rows is
10.
10. So correct option is C. HCF will give number of fruits in each row. To get the number of rows, first, it is better you find total number of fruits. What is it?
120 by 12.
120. So 120 by 12. 10. That also you will get. This way also you will get. No need of adding each item's rows. HCF will give, all of you make clear that HCF is number of items, whatever be, number of children. So in some questions, there will be for an assembly, students are arranging in such a way that, okay, so HCF is number of items in row. You get the number of rows from the total divided by HCF. Clear? Raya, Anjali, Roshan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, okay. Before moving to next question, I will explain one more thing. If okay, without doing actual division, we can say that if a rational numbers decimal expansion will terminate or non-terminating. Without doing actual division, we can say that the decimal expansion of a rational number will terminate or not, or it is repeating. That we can decide. How? Anyone? Any idea? If
And they
it's
are multiples of 2 and 5.
if it is denominator, if its denominator is in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. If we find the prime factors of denominator, find the prime factors of denominator. If it is of the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m, we can say that that fraction will terminate. When we are doing its decimal expansion, that fraction will terminate when if its denominator is of the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. Okay, now write question number 43. Question number 43. The rational form of 254 bar is in the form of P by Q. then P plus Q is equal to 69. True or false? That was the question. 2.54 bar. What is that meaning of bar?
Maybe it means that's repeating.
Five, only the 5 4 is repeating. 5 4 5 4 5 4 etc. The question is, we need to find the rational form, that is P by Q form of this 0.254 bar. First of all, you can find the rational form of, or P by Q form of 0.25 bar. After that, we will get, after getting P and Q, you can find P plus Q and check whether it is equal to 69 or not. Okay, so first of all, we will find P by Q form of, children, did you write the question, all of you? Okay, so first find P by Q form of,
1 minute.
P by Q form of 0.254. For that, this is 9th standard topic. Let x equal to 0.254. X equal to 0.254. See here, 2 is alone. So first of all, we will multiply it by 10. 10x equal to 2.5454. Again, 54 is repeating. Since 2 digits are repeating, we will multiply the number by which? 2 digits are repeating. We will multiply it by
10.
No, 2 digits are repeating. So we will multiply it by
100.
100. So again, 10x into 100 equal to 2.5454 into 100. That is 1000x equal to 254.5454. This is 1, this is 2. 2 minus 1. Equation 2 minus 1. That is 1000x minus 10x equal to 254.54 minus 2.54. Take 252. 1000x minus 10x is 990x is 252. This is a ninth standard topic. 9th standard first chapter it is. 990 x equal to 252. So x equal to 252 by 990. Simplify. Write the simplest form of 252 by 990. What is it? Simplest form of 990 is
Ma'am, it is 0.2.
no. I'm asking the simplest form. Simplest form. 0.254 is given, no. Make it into simplest form. Fraction itself. P by Q. Write the P by Q form. Make it into simplest form, not decimal. Decimal form is already given, no. 0.254. Simplify this. Cancelling common factors. What you will get? Simplify. Simplify. Give the value of x. The children, 252 by 990. Simplify this fraction. You can cancel 2 from both.
Is it 126 by 495?
How much?
126 by
Hmm.
495.
Further, you can't simplify. Hmm?
Ma'am, we can.
Ma'am,
Yes.
55.
Yes, good. 14 by 55. It is equal to 14 by 55. That is P by Q form of 0.254 bar is 14 by 55, which means P equal to 14, Q equal to 55. So P plus Q is what? Question P plus Q. 14 plus 55 is 69. Now read the question. What was the question? Given that P by Q is 69, whether it is true or false. That was the question. What is it? It is
True, ma'am.
true. So answer is true. So for getting that true, you have to do this much. P is 14, Q is 55, P plus Q is 69. So the given answer is true. Question number 42. Right. The rational number 124 divided by 164 can be expressed as a dash decimal number if it is terminating, non-terminating, or can't say, or none of this. Right. Children, you are ordered for which book? You are some of you are ordered for book, no guide.
Oswald.
Which one? Oswald.
I buy Oswald from HNT now.
Okay.
Ma'am, it's not repeating.
Hmm?
It is not repeating.
Which one?
This is from Oswald.
42.
What? It's not clear.
Ma'am, I'm saying 42 as answer.
Answer is
It is not repeating, non-terminating.
Ma'am, he's saying it is not repeating. Same
not not repeating. No, repeating option is the which is the correct option?
Non-terminating.
Terminating. Okay, let us check. 124 by 164. In the beginning, I told you, to check whether it is terminating or non-terminating, what you have to do? You have to find the prime factors of the denominator. So 164, find its prime factors. Okay. So 164 equal to 2 into 41. Is it in the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m? If it is only 2 and 5, if the denominator has the prime factors only 2 and 5, then decimal expansion will terminate. Here, 2 and 41. So it is not in the form of 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. So it is non-terminating. It is non-terminating. Right? It is not in the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. If only the factors are 2 and 5, we can say it is terminating. So 124 by 164 is non-terminating. Non-terminating. 41. It's a sure question. This type is a sure question. Which of the following rational numbers have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion? Non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. All you should check. There are 3. You check which of them are non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. First you take first one, 31 divided by. Did you wrote the question? Right? First of all, find the decimal prime factors of
Ma'am, this one or that
3141. 41. First of all, find the prime factors of 3125. 30. 31 divided by first, you have to check all. 31 divided by 3,125. So 3,125. Find the prime factors. Factors are, which are they?
585.
Only 5? Equal to? What are the factors? 5 raised to what? How many 5s?
5, ma'am. 585.
5 raised to 5. No 2?
No, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. We can write it 2 raised to 0. So is of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m. So
Ma'am,
it is terminating.
man, the switch on this not sure. That.
It is terminating.
Ma'am,
Next.
ma'am, find that all LCM and do that square you want to put like that now.
Find prime factors of 512. 512 is
And this is from which grade?
it is Arihant.
I have a Oswald.
Okay, you keep one guide. All the questions from all these are similar. Only the numbers. We go through 3 or 4 guides. All questions are similar too. Only few different numbers and only that. Then what is 512?
2 raised to 9.
2 raised to
9.
2 raised to 9. So we can write 5 raised to 0. So it is of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m. Hence terminating. It is terminating. Terminating. Now 23 by 200. Find factors of 200. 200 equal to
2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to
2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to
2.
2. 25 into 8. Okay. So it is of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m. So terminating. Which of the following rational numbers is non-terminating repeating? So what was the correct option here?
MD. None of
D. None is non-terminating. All are terminating. Clear? So correct option is D. 40. Right, question number 40. The rational number which can be expressed as a terminating rational number. You can do as homework. Today I will send some more questions from this chapter, from some other book, okay? 40, you do it as homework, write the question. After that, write 39. Also, like our 40 first question, P by Q. P plus Q we did not, the same type. 39 and 40 you can do as homework. Right? 39 and 40.
39, 40. I mean, this homework no 39, 40.
Ah.
Now we want to do 41.
No, 41 we did. Write 39 and 40. Write it. Okay, you just mark in that book 39 and 40. I will forward this complete file to you with all the answers also. Okay, children, all these questions I will forward today with all the explanation and answers. Okay, so you try 39 and 40 and 39 and now 38 we will do. Okay, right. If you have any doubt in any of the questions, you can check that PDF. I will send the whole PDF to your class group. After how many places the decimal form of 125 divided by 2 raised to 4, 5 raised to 3 will terminate? After how many places the decimal form of 125 by 2 raised to 4 into 5 cube will terminate? Once again, those who came late, tomorrow, Saturday, 7 p.m. Class test, chapter real numbers. Real numbers on board 9. On board 9.
And then how Google form only?
Google form. Google form.
But real numbers we take one day.
No, okay, no problem. But after revision, we have to do once more. No?
Okay.
After how many places? The decimal form of 125 divided by 2 raised to 4, 5 raised to 3. Okay, 125 divided by 2 raised to 4, 5 raised to 3. Because it is of the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m, we know that it will terminate. The decimal expansion of this number will terminate. What was the reason? Because denominator is of the form 2 raised to n, 5 raised to m. Now we need to find out after how many decimals it will terminate. Okay, for that we will convert the denominator as multiple of 10. Okay, we will convert the denominator into multiples of 10. For that, here 2 raised to 4 and 5 raised to 3. If we multiply one more 5 in the numerator and denominator, we will get 125 into 5 divided by 2 raised to 4 into 5 raised to 4. This is 125 into 5 is 5, 2,
25.
625, isn't it? Divided by 2 into 5 whole raised to 4. 2 into 5 whole raised to 4. That is 625 divided by 10 raised to 4. 625 divided by 10 raised to 4 is, so what is the decimal expansion? Decimal expansion is 0.0625. 4 places. 4 places we need to put. Okay. So 625 divided by 10,000. So after 4 decimal places. So what is the correct option? 38.
Option B.
Option B. After 4 decimal places, the decimal expansion will terminate. After 4 decimal places, the decimal expansion will terminate. Clear? So this is the way how to find after how many places. On the basis of 2 raised to m, 5 raised to m of denominator, it will be expanded into decimal places. Okay, 37 also. You can do now that. 37. Write the question. On the basis of form 2 raised to m, 5 raised to n of denominator of 1458 by 1250 will be expanded in decimal up to. The same question they are asking in a different way. Question is, it will terminate after how many decimal places? That was the question.
And can you show the 37 question that
37 is the,
37 question can you show?
yes, it is the. Okay. So first of all, find out the prime factors of 1250. Prime factors of 1250. Prime factors of 1250.
Ma'am,
Mm.
2 into 5 raised to 4.
2 into 5 raised to 4. Okay. So 1458 divided by 1250 is 1458 divided by 2 into 5 raised to 4. So by which number we need to multiply numerator and denominator to make the denominator multiples of 10?
2 raised to 3.
2 raised to 3, because we need both 4. 2 raised to 4 and 5 raised to 4 we need, but only 1 2 is there. So we will multiply 2q by 2q. 2 cube is 8 divided by 2 raised to 4 into 5 raised to 4. On multiplying we will get 10 raised to 4. 10 raised to 4, how many zeros? 4 zeros. So after how many decimal expansion it will terminate?
4 places.
4. 4. So it will be 1.1664. So option is 4. 36. Thirteen by 125 is a rational number. Then decimal expansion of it, which terminate. What is the decimal expansion of this? The decimal expansion will terminate. So what was that? That was the question. Find.
Which question?
36. 36. Don't do actual division. You can use convert into denominator can be converted into multiples of 10. Don't do actual division. First of all, find prime factors of 125. 125 is
5 is 3.
5 cube. 125 is 5 into 5 into 5. That is 5 cube. 125 is 5 cube. Okay. So 13 by 125 is 13 by 5 cube. We will multiply by 2 cube on both sides. 13 into 8 by 2 into 10 cube. 104 by 1000. So, what was the correct option?
0.104.
Correct option is A. Now, question number 35. A rational number p by q has a terminating decimal expansion. It is given that p by q has terminating decimal expansion. Question, what can be its denominator? Denominator can be 3, 2, 5, both B and C. What will be the answer? Both B and C, because denominator can be 2 raised to 5, 5 raised to m. If no 2, we will put 5 raised to 0. If there is if there is no 2, we will put 2 raised to 0. If there is no 5, then also we can put 5 raised to 0. So the options are, the denominator can be 5 and 2, both. If there is no 5, we will put 5 raised to 0. There is no 2, we can put 2 raised to 0. So both B and C. Question number 34, 3.27 bar. It's an integer number, rational number, irrational number, none of this. What was this? 3.27 bar, 272727. Is that an irrational number or rational number or a real number or an integer?
Irrational.
I think option C.
Which one?
Irrational number.
Irrational. What was the reason? Huh?
Because it repeating.
Repeating. Irrational numbers will repeat.
No.
Then
Rational.
the first class I have explained no decimal expansion here 3 types. Terminate, non-terminating, repeating. They both are rationals. You just turn your pages. Revision of real numbers, first page. I don't know whether you have written or not. I have explained on the board. The decimal expansion has 3 types. Terminating, non-terminating, repeating. Both are rational. I draw a diagram. Terminating, non-terminating, both are rational. Non-terminating, non-repeating is irrational. Non-terminating, non-repeating is irrational. So what was the answer here? 3.27 bar is a
Rational number.
rational number. It is a rational number. Because it is non-terminating, but it is repeating. 27 is repeating. So it is a rational number. 33.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes. Rohan, did you call me? No. (33) Product of a non-zero rational number and an irrational number is dash. What was the answer?
And once more, rational number is
It is there on the board.
ah
33.
nice.
ma'am,
Hmm.
tomorrow 7 o'clock no.
Tomorrow 7 o'clock. PM 7 o'clock evening. Attendance around problems during next period. Next period we will do case study questions. Okay. Bye. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.